Columbia as well. Let's find out what's going on in her location.
Hey JR, it's hard to hear you a little bit here. We've got a fire truck, Columbia fire truck, paused right now in the middle of the parade. They've got their horns going on and they are just excited for this U.S. women's basketball team, USC women's basketball team. I've also got some fans standing here near me, and this is Elizabeth who I'm with, and she's a big USC Gamecocks fan. So Elizabeth, tell me, what are emotions like seeing this parade, seeing it all in action?
Oh my God, I am excited. I never thought I'd be here to see this day come. I'm excited.
Amazing. And so tell me, do you have a favorite player on the team, or do you favorite coach or anything like that?
I love them all. No special anybody. Love all of them.
Yeah. And so why did you come out today? Why was this something that was important to you and that you wanted to make time for?
Oh, I had to come out and support my home team. I wouldn't have taken anything other than just to be out here today. Yeah.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, we've got all these sirens going on. It looks like there's a little bit of a pause in the parade right now, but I'm sure things will pick up here soon. All the lights flashing and fans cheering, just a lot of excitement in the air as we wait for our USC women's basketball team to come through in this parade. So for now, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio, reporting live from downtown Columbia. Rachel Ripp, News 19 WLTX.
All right, and Reggie, as things have paused on that end of the parade, things are still moving on this side of the parade. Perhaps a good time, not to take anything away from the basketball team, but perhaps a good time to mention there is a big scrimmage game coming up Saturday night at Williams-Brice Stadium for another Gamecock.
Well, that's part of the big Gamecock weekend they're talking about. It starts tomorrow night with the Gamecock baseball team taking on Ole Miss. You've got track and field, you've got beach volleyball, you've got tennis. But again, 7 p.m. Saturday night, as you mentioned, the spring game. First time that I can recall a spring game ever being played under the lights. They finished under the lights before, but it's the first time I can recall actually being played under the lights with a 7 p.m. kickoff. You got a pre-game concert with Patrick Davis, post-game fireworks. So it's going to be a lot of fun Saturday night at Williams-Brice.
Again, that's those fire trucks that we saw with Rachel just a moment. Looks like they are moving again, so the parade route is continuing to make its way down to the State House.
And I think probably because as you get closer to the State House, you've got to divert that traffic somewhere, because obviously you need to have room for the final floats, which features obviously the Gamecock women's basketball team. So I think that could have been where the pause was. It sort of looked, for a moment, it looked like I-26.
When I saw the parade lineup last night, I'm like, wait, usually they have Santa at the end. In this case, Coach Staley, but it's Coach Staley and then the USC Police Department. So USC Police will bring up the rear this year.
Well, but good bunch of law enforcement personnel over there. Good people over there.
Good people indeed. We hope to see the USC players momentarily. Their float should be coming up, and we'll be able to see them. Big Spur, Sir Big Spur, Cocky is also still to come. Some former student athletes. Do you have any idea who those former student athletes are?
I think you'll find some former Gamecock women's basketball players as well, or it may not be limited to just that. It may be because I know DJ Swearinger has his alumni basketball game tomorrow night, so we could see some former football players as well. Any former athletes who are part of Gamecock athletics at a high level, and who obviously love women's basketball, well, certainly I would think they would be there if they wanted to.
There is a certain former athlete who has a statue out front of the Colonial Life Arena. Asia Wilson, you believe she's here?
I've not seen. Now, by the way, her dad's birthday is today.
Yeah.
And she may be getting ready she may be out in Las Vegas with the Aces, just don't know. But if she could be one of the former athletes.
Wait and see. All right, and some student athletes as well. Whitney, let's go check back in with you from your vantage point. What's going on?
Hey, JR and Reggie. All right, so where I'm at, which is pretty close to the State House, I'm out on a patio, Palmetto patio, and y'all, just passing me by was Congressman Clyburn. Also, we saw Columbia Mayor Daniel Rickenman. Both of them will be addressing the crowd at the State House for the ceremony that will be taking place there in just a little bit. Now, I can tell you, I have a rundown of all of the people who are in the parade, and the people that really are that you're really hoping to see, expecting to see, excited to see, which are members of the Gamecock basketball team. They are going to be coming in shortly. But right now, as you probably heard, we had a lot of law enforcement. We're seeing a lot of lawmakers, a lot of organizations that are really integral in making our city and Richland County just absolutely amazing. And so we have Columbia City Council right now passing me, and then you can see the South Carolina Gamecocks bus, again speaking to the fact that we are going to see the stars of this parade very, very soon.